Hey, this is Sam. If you have never used GoShow VR Theater, this is a good place to be. This is the getting started video. And what I'm going to do is basically teach you how to, first of all, navigate in VR space because it's a little different. And second of all, load up a video by navigating. So when you first enter the theater, you may see a little bit of this menu, but you may just see some of these blue buttons. These are actually buttons that you can execute. The other thing you're going to notice is that there's this little blue dot right out in front of you. That blue dot is your cursor. Just like a mouse cursor, you use that to actually click on different things. And because it's hands-free, unless you're using a Google Cardboard, you can use the little magnet click to click on things. But otherwise, you're going to get this little cursor, this little timer. It's a red timer, and it'll count down. And if that reaches the end, you'll see that little 1, 2, 3 pops up. That just happens to be what this button does. And then once it's executed, it'll swing you around so that the front, so that you're actually looking at this menu here. And this is where all of your movies are going to sit. You're basically, all I have in here right now is test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what you'll see more than likely is your YouTube Watch Later playlist. If you don't have anything in that Watch Later playlist, nothing's going to come up. Also, you need to make sure that you're logged in. And you log in with this little blue triangle that points down right here. Again, all you're going to do is hover your cursor over that, let the timer run out, and then you'll get a pop-up that says, asks you what account you want to log in with. And you should only have to do that once. So once you actually have your list there, just want to show you real quick. Inside YouTube, down on the bottom right hand corner, you're going to have all these little navigation things. And there's a checkbox. And most of the time it's going to look like a clock. And if you hover over that, you'll see it says Watch Later. And then we'll click that. And then that'll add it to our Watch Later playlist, so it'll show up in GoShow. So now that we've got our list in front of us, either from the device or from YouTube, we can go up or down again just by clicking either of these up or down buttons, and you can scroll through until you find the movie that you want. And then once you've found the movie you want, you'll see this little play button right next to whichever one it is. And so because it's a test, it's not actually going to play, but I will go ahead and execute that, and then we'll go into the theater. So the next little menu that you get is, it's asking you, is that movie 2D or 3D? And if it's 3D, it just looks like side by side, left and right. If it's 2D, it's just a normal video. And then something I'll talk about later on is we'll have 360 3D or 360 2D. And essentially what that is it's a movie. You can use Jaunt or bubble cam. There's some GoPro setups that let you shoot 360-degree video. So if you're a sports fanatic and like to do extreme sports, you can do that kind of thing. And there's going to be more 360 3D content coming online as the years go by. So that should be interesting to actually be inside the movie. But for right now, I'm just going to execute the 2D one, and then you'll see what happens. Is it will take us into the theater. You can actually look around and see the ceiling. You can look behind you, see the other chairs, and I'll talk about that in the next video.